is WKYT This Morning.
Hello there. Good morning from WKYT. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Michelle Chamberlain filling in for Rebecca Smith this morning. Your time is 6:31.
And Lexington police are investigating their 17th homicide of the year. You'll find out what we're learning about the victim coming right up.
A Lexington restaurant closed this morning after a fire. The owner talks about how he'll move forward.
And he's one of the world's richest people, but this billionaire is planning to give his fortune away. We'll tell you why.
Which is an incredible story. You'll want to see that. But we're looking down toward the southeast. Still a couple of showers here and there. The main focus really as we go off through the afternoon, just some chilly conditions. But into the evening and night, that's a different story. Possible flakes in the forecast. I'll have that in just a few minutes.
All right, let's get everybody up to the minute. We're tracking breaking news this morning here on WKYT. It's out of Nicholas County. US 68 is shut down right now due to a crash.
We're told two cars hit head-on near Carpenter Pike. At least one person was trapped in one of those cars. Dispatchers did not know the extent of the injuries to the other person involved. Again, US 68, also known as Maysville Road, is shut down near Carpenter Pike.
And this morning, the search is continuing for answers in the death of a Central Kentucky man.
Lexington police found the body of Barry Slavin in the back of a moving truck on Alexandria Drive yesterday. His family had reported the man missing. WKYT's Mark Barber is live outside police headquarters with more. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Michelle. This morning, the new information that we're learning about Barry Slavin is coming from a GoFundMe page which says that he was the father of two young children. The 33-year-old was found dead in a moving truck near Alexandria Drive and New Circle Road yesterday afternoon. Now, here's where things get tricky for investigators with this murder case. They say Slavin was shot, but they tell us they do not know what exactly caused his death. While they are still searching for evidence in the case, they are calling Slavin's death a homicide. Investigators are hoping to get some clarity about how Slavin was killed from an autopsy that will be performed in Frankfort today. Now, his family was very worried about him. Yesterday, they reached out to us saying that he was missing, asking for help finding him. After he was found, they told us they started growing concerned because they did not hear from him for a day or so. So who murdered Slavin? That's the question that investigators are working to answer this morning. Another key question for investigators: why was this 33-year-old father of two killed? Live in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Mark, thank you. No arrests have been made in another recent homicide in Lexington. Jamal Gossett's family and friends attended his funeral on Monday. Neighbors found Gossett's body inside an SUV on Kent Drive last week. Someone had shot him. The 18-year-old was a recent graduate of Bryan Station High School. It's not clear at this time if police have any leads in that case.
New this morning, a Lexington woman is okay after she says someone shot at her house. Police say a bullet went through the back door of a home on Anniston Drive. Neighbors heard 4 or 5 shots fired around 2:30 this morning. No one in that house was hurt, and it appears nothing else was damaged. A man accused of raping and killing a 7-year-old Kentucky girl is headed back to court. Timothy Madden's preliminary hearing is today in Allen County. Police say he kidnapped Gabby Doolin from Allen County Scottsville High School last month, where she was watching her brothers play football. Her body was later found in a creek behind the school.
Now 6:34 on WKYT, and new this morning, investigators are looking into what caused an overnight fire at a Lexington barbecue spot. Someone noticed the fire at Brooks Barbecue 2 on New Circle Road around 1:15 this morning. Firefighters had to force their way inside the building. They say it looks like the fire started near the cash register, but they're not sure exactly how.
We have to see just what damage was done, because if it's to our POS system, we might be several days before we can open. We have no idea exactly how bad it is.
No one was inside when the fire started. The barbecue restaurant has been there since 2011. Also new this morning, police say the 2 men may have been behind a couple of overnight robberies. The first one happened a little after midnight this morning at the Marathon on Newtown Pike. Police say one man acted as a lookout while another man with a gun robbed the clerk. And then less than 2 hours later, 2 men wearing similar clothing robbed the Thorntons on South Broadway. In that case, police say they followed a trail of money that the thieves dropped along Gibson Avenue. So far, no arrests have been made.
A Montgomery County mother is in jail accused of drugging her crying newborn. Chastity Lewis is charged with criminal abuse. Investigators say she told them the baby was suffering from withdrawal, so she gave the 5-day-old Subutex, a drug commonly used to treat addiction.
She was taking the medicine while pregnant, in which affect, the child. And of course, it had some issues, at birth. And this is only a 5-day-old child.
Investigators say Lewis shaved off part of a pill, crushed it up, and rubbed it on the baby's pacifier. The sheriff says the baby is still recovering at Kentucky Children's Hospital.
As President Obama is working to hammer out a global climate agreement in Paris, Republicans in Congress from Kentucky and some other states are moving to try to block his plan. The U.S. House approved 2 resolutions disapproving Obama's power plant rules and rendering them to be inoperative. That plan would force steep cuts in greenhouse gas emissions from U.S. power plants. Republican Congressman Ed Whitfield of Kentucky says GOP lawmakers were forcing a vote on the climate rule to, quote, send a message to the climate conference in Paris that in America there is serious disagreement with the policies of this president.
Inspired by their newborn daughter, Max, Mark Zuckerberg and his wife are giving in a big way.
Really, the couple who suffered 3 miscarriages on their journey to finally having a baby say they'll give 99% of their Facebook stock worth $45 billion to charity. Don Champion has the details.
The announcement Tuesday came in the form of a heartfelt letter to their newborn baby Max posted on Facebook. In it, Mark Zuckerberg and his wife, Dr. Priscilla Chan, pledged to donate roughly $45 billion over the course of their lives to charity. We know this is a small contribution compared to all the resources and talents of those already working on these issues, the couple wrote, but we want to do what we can working alongside many others. In a pre-taped interview before their baby's birth, the couple explained their goal.
What does it take to make it so that people don't get sick anymore? Can we build more inclusive and welcoming communities? Can people in the next generation learn and experience 100 times more things than we can?
Zuckerberg joins a growing list of the wealthiest Americans, including Warren Buffett and Bill Gates, promising to give away a bulk of their fortune to charity.
It's a signal to many who have significant wealth, want to make a difference, that you can do it in your lifetime, you can do it while you're still working.
The Facebook CEO and his wife also used their letter to press for equality, writing, "If you fear you'll go to prison rather than college because of the color of your skin, or that your family will be deported because of their legal status, then it's difficult to reach your full potential." Don Champion, CBS News.
And the couple says their new organization, the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative, will manage the money they donate to charity. The initiative will focus on learning, curing disease, connecting people, and building stronger communities.
A Lexington hip-hop artist is hoping you'll come out to enjoy a night of music while supporting a good cause. Rapper Divine Karama is hosting a benefit concert tonight at Cosmic Charlie's in Woodhill. Several artists are taking part. All proceeds from the concert go towards Believing in Forever Youth Coat Drive. This is the 2nd year for the coat drive. Last year, more than 100 children received coats. Tonight's show starts at 9 o'clock.
And we really want to thank all of you who stopped by WKYT to help with the Mission of Hope Christmas collection. You helped pack our lobby with toys, clothing, and hygiene items that will help thousands of Kentucky children and their families. Just wonderful to walk through there and see it. Mission of Hope began its Christmas campaign nearly 20 years ago, and organizers say it grows every year.
Christmas is a chance where we can impact kids and just make special memories. We do everything new, and it touches the volunteers' hearts.
It's not too late to help the Mission of Hope Christmas collection. You can still bring your donations today to our WKYT Studios on Winchester Road in Lexington until 5 o'clock tonight. Glad to be able to extend that opportunity.
Yeah, and you really should come in. I walked through the lobby this morning. I was off yesterday, and I walked in this morning. I was amazed by the amount of toys.
It's inspiring to see so many people wanting to help, you know.
It is great. So this is another story that I'm sure all the Kentuckians love to see. Our very own Kentucky native Jordan Smith is on The Voice performing, and it's been great to watch.
Making a lot of folks proud. Now in the top 9 on The Voice, Smith has consistently gained high praises from the judges on the show, and his performance of Alleluia on this week's show made it into the iTunes top 5 rather quickly. So a lot of folks keeping track of his progress.
I know people have loved seeing him perform.
Absolutely, what a voice, huh? Time this morning is 6:40 on WKYT.
Yeah, let's check to see how traffic is moving along this morning.
Let's go out to Officer Don, still dealing with a little bit of voice issues. issues, like we all have, Don. This has been the season for that. Good morning.
It has been. That's what happens when you hang out with Micah Harris.
Exactly.
We call him Typhoid Michael because he spreads all this stuff. Anyway, US 68 near Carpenter Road. I want to tell you about a bad wreck we're dealing with right now here real quick. That's US 68 near Carpenter Road in Nicholas County. Police are working on that. That apparently is a head-on collision. A few details right now, but it looks like it's something that's going to keep 68 shut down as they try to help the victims there and get that crash cleared on 68 there in Nicholas County. And now here in Lexington, we have the construction working right now. That's one thing that we're dealing with on Todd's Road between Forest Hill over to really about Forest Hill over to about Hayes Boulevard. They'll be working throughout the day. Drive times right now from Nicholasville about 41 minutes, from Paris about 15, Winchester about 54, and then Richmond you're dealing with about a 40, actually about a 30. What did I get? 54. From Richmond, I don't know what I'm looking at here. I'm sick. Gotta give me a break. From Richmond, it's about a 33
Too much cold medicine.
That's right. That may be the problem, actually. Now back to you in the studio.
Listen, we all understand.
Yeah.
I think it just keeps going around and around. Okay. Again, that situation we're really watching there is north of Carlisle on Maysville Road this morning, that head-on collision. Our time this morning, 6:42. A lot more. WKYT This Morning on the way.
And your eyes aren't deceiving you. Yep, that's right. That's a donkey in the back of a police cruiser.
It is.
Yeah, we'll explain more after weather.
And we're going to be looking for that rain down toward the far southeastern zones to move on out. Pretty chilly air sliding on in here the next few days. That's with that system that's going to be heading our direction, bringing us the potential for a wintry mix overnight. We'll get into that forecast coming up.